Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host, Conrad, and today we have another look at the crypto market. So we had a pretty important move in Ethereum, and Bitcoin is forming a very interesting pattern currently. And also there's an altcoin I'm interested in right now. So if you want to know more about that, make sure you watch the video until the end. Let's get into it. Okay. So here we are looking at the Bitcoin price, and before getting more into detail today, make sure you like the video down below and you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really does help me out. Okay, so looking here at Bitcoin on a weekly time frame, and we are still below this very nice breakout of this descending trend line here on a weekly time frame. And as you can see, if you go to the daily now, then we are forming a very interesting pattern, which is an ascending triangle here on the daily time frame. This is a very bullish pattern and something I do like to look out for in Bitcoin, because I see it many times and often, of course, also being validated to the upside. And yeah, so it's very nice to see it once again, a very bullish pattern in my opinion, and very valuable. Yeah, so on a daily time frame we are now forming lower highs and higher lows. So this is the essential thing for an ascending triangle. We have consecutive tops here on a very horizontal level, and ascending higher lows, and also on a smaller term time frame. If we go to the 4-hour, then you can also see we are now forming some small higher lows here on this very short-term trend after this bottoming phase here, and we're now heading up to resistance of 12,100 approximately. And once that breaks, I do think we are looking much higher. And actually, if I adjust this trend line here, move it from the tops right to where we have the most amount of touches, which would be approximately right here. This would be something to call a best fit line. Then let's pull it down a little bit. Then we are now on the verge of breaking out, and you can see we have many touches here on daily time frame with this trend line without breaking the bodies. So this is something you should look out for if you are trading something like the best fit line. I do like to use these wicks as well, and this would be not a breakout before 12,100. But here, as you can see, you can also use these, which are very valuable as well. And then you would already be almost breaking out here once going above 11,900. So there are some very bullish signs here regarding the short-term price of Bitcoin, and also the reason why I am bullish, of course, right here. I do think there's still the potential to move once again, in the range of 11,500. But I don't think we will drop much lower, and I would give it like a 50% chance that we are now on the verge of breaking out, or at least for a retest once again of around 12,080. Then maybe drop a little lower. But I think it's not that likely that we actually once again retest this trend line right here, because many people will look out for it and will start buying in much earlier here if we get another correction down to 11,500. So yeah, I do, as I said, I'm very bullish here on Bitcoin on a small term time frame. And if I extend this triangle regarding its range, then we can say that this breakout, if it breaks out to the upside, will take us approximately to the high we experienced actually a year ago here on Bitcoin. And you can see this will be around the $13,000 to $14,000 mark. And I do think we can make it up to 3,800 or maybe even 14K. I do think that is much likely actually. But after that, I'm looking for a retrace, and I will sell my large part of my position once we reach 13,000. And yeah, moving higher, I'm going to sell most likely all of my position I'm currently holding since the lows since this breakout right here, and as well on Ethereum, something very similar, of course. Okay, so this is Bitcoin. Now we can move to Ethereum here. Also, the weekly time frame, very bullish, still moving in this uptrend, and much important is actually the daily time frame, much more important. And you can see we had this wedging formation here on a daily, and I told you actually, if I go to my profile, pull it up right here, okay, to my profile real quick here on TradingView. Also, of course, if you want to check it out here at EnlightenedTrading, you can see that here this call was now not yet reached completely, but I did say around 460 would be my target for this Ethereum move. And yeah, we already went to 440, 45, and we are now again creeping up there. So I'm still bullish here on Ethereum, and as you can see, we dipped down once again to create another higher low, and then we broke out very nicely. So yeah, this is still in play. And if you can, and as you can see, we are now we had a retest recently of this high, so a very nice retest on multiple exchanges. So this was very nice, and as you can see, we are now moving higher. This would have been a 4R9 buy, which would have been very nicely, but it's still okay that we did move earlier. So yeah, we are here most likely going back to 445 for a short retest, maybe then a correction, and afterwards most likely higher prices rallying to 460 and maybe even higher. I don't see much holding back Ethereum on multiple time frames. So I mean, basically there is on a structural basis not too much resistance before $830, and if I would do a Fibonacci retracement here going all the way down here, then I would not shy away from a trade which would go into the range of $580, and maybe then a rebound and a correction down to 400-ish. Okay, so this would be my case for Ethereum on a small term time frame. I did say I am also bullish, and this was a very nice retest. At least I bought in here all the way down into this correction, and then once again very nicely in the green. So you should be as well if you are trading along. And yeah, so very nice for that, and I would look out for further higher prices. Okay, so just finishing up with some Litecoin TA. So very interesting what we are experiencing right now here. As you can see, this is the daily time frame, the weekly time frame. So each candle is just pulling it up right here. So each candle is 1 week, of course. And yeah, we had this very strong descending trend line here connecting these weekly highs, and always, of course, as you can see, breaking down afterwards. And we had now sort of a retest actually, and are now moving higher. So once again, once we move above 65.5, I do think we will see a surge in Litecoin, which will most likely then take us back to $84 here in Litecoin. I do see this very likely actually currently. That this surge after lows was very nice. I also took a position here in Litecoin once this moved up, and I did see this as consolidation right here, and it did so very nicely for now. So yeah, I would look out for higher prices. Of course, we have the possibility for a bullish a bull flag here on the daily time frame, and of course on a small term time frames as well. I don't like that this trend line is moving through this consolidation. I would have liked it to be below or above it, but it's okay that it is the way it is. I do see this as a bullish formation, and most likely as a move back up to at least $83. And if that really if that also breaks, then I would look out for $140 here on Litecoin. I do see this very likely actually. Okay, so is there much to say in any of these prices? Well, very interesting, we have a 4-hour 9 sell here coming in on Litecoin, so maybe we'll get another short-term correction down to the area of $58 approximately, 58.24, before then maybe once again moving higher and breaking out of the most important level here, which is $65.30 approximately. Okay, so that's it for this video. Actually, I hope you got something out of it. Ethereum still moving higher, so very nice to see that there are still some strong Ethereum bulls out there. And yeah, okay, that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching and staying tuned. Hope you get something out of it. There are there are currently many opportunities for making money here in this crypto market, and I hope you are riding alongside with me. And yeah, so okay, that's it. Make sure you like the video down below and you subscribe once again to my YouTube channel. As I said, it really helps me out, and of course I appreciate it. And as well, make sure you go here onto Instagram and follow me for some funny content and some good memes. And yeah, that's it, and I'll see you guys and girls, you people, back next time. Bye.